I would want to ask, what does a grieving widow look like?
Was going on a work trip with Jesus. Are they still asking, where's Daddy?
Yes, my daughter continues to ask, but it's really sweet because I keep explaining to her a few things. And I said, if ever you want to talk to Daddy, you just look up to the sky and start talking to him. He can hear you. He's always in your heart. And I told her, I said, you know, Daddy is in heaven. She goes, do you think I could go sometime? I said, baby, we will all go one day. We will all go one day.
What does a grieving widow look like? Because, you know, all the people who have this to say, one, clearly have never lost a spouse. But when she closes the doors at night and she's in her bedroom by herself, there is no mistaking the grief of that widow. Just the mention of his name makes her cry. Now, she is very much a modern woman. Her husband left her a multi-million dollar business that depends on leadership, and she is that leader. So she's working. I think people think she should be dressed in black somewhere with the mirrors covered, with a torn shirt, you know, pulling her hair out and looking like, you know, yesterday's leftovers. She's got very small children to raise. She's got a company to run, and grief comes in waves. Sometimes you have a regular day, and yes, you laugh, and yes, you have happy times with your friends. And then there are some days where you can barely get yourself out of bed, and that doesn't change overnight. It sometimes makes you behave in a way that other people will see inappropriate. But what it feels like, or at least what I felt like when it happened to me, is like you're not connected to the world anymore. Like you're just kind of floating through your life. And yes, sometimes you run into fun things, and sometimes there are days that are so dark and so dank, but you just don't feel connected. So you latch on to anything that's going to keep you grounded, that's going to keep your mind busy, that's going to keep the memories at bay. Let me tell you, folks, grief is no joke. It changes everything about you. It changes the way you look at the world, your place in the world, everything about you. So do not take a smile during an interview as Erika Kirk not having loved her husband, not grieving. Give her space. You don't know what this woman is suffering through. You have no idea.
Yeah. Shelley, what are your thoughts there?